Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Dee about to react to this impressive vid. It's titled Steve Harvey slams Diddy for hurting Lori Harvey. Oh, what he did to her. And Ray J's grim prognosis, Jesus. Latto and 21's Savage poly ship. All right, more about them. Let's see what Steve is claiming happened with Diddy and Lori. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. I want to talk about Latto being a sister wife, but before I do, I first requires the proper tools and guidance sponsoring this video. Now I want to talk about the rapper Latto. So recently, Latto welcomed her first child with the married rapper 21's Savage. It's been said that he's married to the mother of his children, Kiana Joseph. Also, I didn't know this, but he has another baby mama. She's actually the mother of his other children. And Latto is now the new baby mama. She's the mother of his fifth child. And recently she was laughing it up with two of the baby mothers.
3 kids. Big mama. 5 kids. What we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In her bank account, we missing one baby. One baby. That's right. Her crew.
This is the Baby Mamas Club. We all together, best friends, kikiing it up. Obviously not saying you can't be cool with your man's other baby mamas. That just sounds crazy. I'm sorry. I don't want no man with multiple other baby mamas. But that's just me. But yeah, if you are in that situation, y'all have a blended family, cool. But this just gives like ratchet Baby Mamas Club. Like, oh, ha, we want to record this and put this on the internet. Ha, y'all, we cool. Joke's on y'all. Is it? Is the joke on the haters? Is it really? When this is y'all situation? Hey, y'all like it, I love it. Good for y'all, I guess.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Sierra. When Sierra had a child with Future, she was over here playing nice and hanging out with Future's other baby mamas.
No way.
The whole time Future was still sleeping with one of them. It was really a mess, but I'm glad Sierra got out of that situation. Unfortunately, I don't think Latto is going to come to her senses because she knows what the situation is. She's been with 21's Savage for years. She knows he's been married. So I think she has accepted her fate as being one of the sister wives. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if she actually is in this polygamous type of relationship with 21's Savage, because I did hear that 21 might be into that. In fact, his parents used to follow the teachings, well, allegedly follow the teachings of this cult leader of the Nubian nation. It's a very controversial cult, by the way, but they were into polygamy. And if the rumor is true that 21 was raised on those teachings, I wouldn't be surprised if 21 carried those teachings into his adult life and he somehow convinced Latto to be a part of his harem, because that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And Latto is sitting up there looking very comfortable with this situation. So maybe she is into this whole sister wife poly mess. Or maybe, just maybe, 20.
And my thing is also, none of them can be like, oh, well, stay out of our business. Y'all are just feeding into this and making this people's business. You want to pose up and with these pictures, let's put this on the gram, and let's make this video high, let's post this for the gram. All that does is make people talk shit about y'all even more. So if the goal is privacy and to just live a happy life and mind your business, then you wouldn't do this. It seems like this is y'all being like, oh, look, y'all, we actually cool and y'all think we beefing. I don't think that was a huge narrative that she was beefing with the other women, except for Kiana, because yeah, like a while ago they were throwing subs at each other online and Kiana was showing herself on dates with 21. So I guess, yeah, that was the narrative, that she was beefing with her, but that was a while ago. More so people were talking shit because it's like, you're not the only woman and you just a baby mama to this man now who has multiple other baby mamas. That's been the joke. So they focusing on the wrong thing, A, and B, all you're doing is putting more people in your business. So, you know, if her fans are like, oh, y'all leave them alone. If they want to be left alone, then they wouldn't be doing this. This is the opposite of wanting to be left alone. Posing for pictures together, making videos. Ha ha, y'all, look, we got 5 kids together. Ha ha. this is just so stupid and goofy. But once again, y'all like it, I love it. But are people gonna continue to talk shit? Yes. Does this fuel the fire for people to keep, dragging y'all? Yes. So it's like, what's the goal here? What was accomplished exactly? It's just stupid.
21 did quietly divorce his wife, Kiana, and is now with Latto, and the other ladies are probably cool with it. They're obviously cool with each other for the sake of the children. And also, I think 21 Savage is kind of convincing the girls to get along for the sake of Latto's image, because Latto has been receiving a lot of criticism for even getting pregnant by 21 Savage, who's supposed to be married. So I think this whole group picture is a way to soften the criticism a little bit, but people are still kind of looking at Latto like she's crazy. But this is her life, this is her choice. Also, Latto is retiring. She did say her upcoming album, Big Mama, is her retirement album.
What's going on with Steve?
And I do think she might be taking a step back from music to really focus on motherhood, but also she might be tired of just making music. Like, she's been rapping since she was a child, and she's been very consistent, been working hard for years, but I don't think she feels like she has reached the level that she truly wants to reach, considering how long and hard she's been working. So maybe she feels like she needs to take a step back, Now, moving on, I want to talk about Steve Harvey talking about P. Diddy and his abusive ways. Now, this is very interesting because if y'all remember, P. Diddy used to date Steve Harvey's daughter, Lori Harvey. Their relationship was short-lived, but it had a lot of people talking. I mean, Diddy was too old for her. He was 50, she was 22, and it was said that Diddy stole Lori from his son, Justin. Now, Lori did deny dating both father and son.
I've heard I've dated a father and son before.
Not true?
Absolutely not true.
So her being around Justin was probably a cover-up because she really was dating Diddy the whole time. But either way, that relationship was out of order. Knowing what we know now about Diddy and how he treats his women, it's highly likely that Lori went through some mess with Diddy too, because Diddy expects all his women to participate in drug-filled freak-offs and sleep with other men. And also, he's been known to be violent towards his women too. I mean, we saw what he did to his ex, Cassie. So maybe Steve Harvey knows a little bit more than we do about what happened between Lori and Diddy, and he doesn't like him for a good reason. I mean, he never seemed to really like him. Even when Lori brought Diddy around the family, Steve just looked over it. He wasn't happy about it at all, but I think he and his wife Marjorie tolerated it because Diddy had money and power. But I'm sure Steve's jaw hit the floor when he found out what Diddy was really putting his daughter and some of these other women through. This is why he's speaking out against him now.
If you're a good guy, you'll survive it. It's the bad guys that don't survive it. He's in prison right now because you've been Puffy. You've been watching it. You turned into Puffy. If you don't respect it, and you're going to do some time. You understand? Like I said, you have to practice acts of kindness. You've got to be a gentleman through it all. I'm not saying, look, man, the dudes don't have more than one chick. Okay, cool, I got that right there. But you don't have to be abusive with it and abrasive with it.
Not him condoning being a piece of shit and cheating on your women. I was gonna say women, but then it's like, this is the thing. You got multiple women. So if you have multiple women, are you cheating on them if they all know about each other? But whatever. But no, he had Cassie as his girlfriend, okay? And from watching the case and keeping up with this, she clearly didn't like that he was with other women. And she wanted to be the only girl. She even has a song called Official Girl. You can hear in that song she begging to be the only woman anyway. So, yeah, but it just seems like he kind of brushed that off. Like, yeah, cool. If you're going to have multiple women and be fucking bitches left and right, that's cool. But just don't put your hands on them. Don't beat them. It's like, well, no, that's not cool either. We shouldn't be condoning being a man whore.
And, Puffy was doing all this, but, boy, let me tell you something, man. And he was getting away with a lot. But when that video came out,
the one in the hotel room, you mean?
Bro, that's like you shouldn't be going, wait a minute, hold up, man. What you doing? I mean, bro, for you to be a public figure, wrap a towel around yourself and run down a public hallway, not knowing who's at that elevator. It could have been other people at the elevator. But you go around there and there's no one at the elevator, and that's your reaction to this girl? Yo, bro. So now, that's what we caught on tape. That's the one that's on tape. That's the one that's out in the public in front of the elevator. My goodness, what's been going on when you ain't in front of the elevator?
Behind closed
Now
doors
you know it's
works.
got to have been magnified back there. So now you're just not a good person. You know, man, you can't run it like that because now you got to pay. And the thing about sin is, sin costs you more than you want to pay and make you stay longer than you want to stay. And that's what he in now. And he had the power to do whatever you want to do, but just because you can do something don't mean you should. I know some real tough dudes.
Yeah.
They saw that video and went, yo, man, he tripping.
Yeah.
What's the matter with old boy right here? Steve, what's up with this dude? Hey, man, we need to put some
What's the
hands on him.
correlation?
Did you ever have a relationship with him? Did you ever cross paths?
I mean, I knew him, yeah.
Okay.
But we've never been that type of dude. I didn't.
He went to, let's put some hands on him. Like, oh, okay, that's why he mentioned them being tough. At first I was thinking he was saying, oh, some tough dudes, they ain't even okay with it. But it's like, why would they be? Because you're not tough if you put your hands on a woman. But then he went on to say that the tough men were like, oh, let's do something to him. You know.
It was some things that I had heard about that kept me away from. You know, I got invited. Hey, man, we throwing a party. See, you don't see me nowhere. I'm not going to your party.
Steve did not like that man. He did not like him for a good reason, you know, but if he knew that Diddy was a bad person, why didn't he protect his stepdaughter from him sooner? That's what I want to know.
But at the same time, she's grown. She was 22, 23. Like, you can only do so much. If he's saying, like, no, I don't think this is a good move. This man is real shady. I've heard a lot about him. If she wanted to be with him anyway, what the fuck can he do? He can't force her to stay away from him.
Also, him bringing up Diddy's name unprovoked in this interview was a little interesting to me, too. Like, I understand he was using Diddy as an example of the type of man not to be, but him bringing Diddy's name up is now leading people to speculate what really went on between Diddy and Lori. And I don't think Lori wants that. I think Lori has been able to successfully distance herself from Diddy and his controversy. She also has escaped a lot of the ridicule from being with Diddy because we know it ain't sweet over there. We know that Diddy puts his girls through it. So I don't think Lori wants attention brought to her relationship with Diddy, but after Steve brought him up, people are now having conversations about it. So, yeah. I want to move on and briefly talk about Ray J because Ray J is in a dire situation. He has been hospitalized after getting involved in this boxing match with Super Hot Fire. Now, I don't know if Ray J has a death wish or something, but why on earth would he agree to this, knowing that he has a serious heart condition? He's just making a lot of wild decisions, but apparently this fight was supposed to be fixed. So Ray J didn't come in thinking that he was going to get knocked out the way he did.
Yo, I thought we had a plan. Damn, bro. Like that?
So,
That's the money we lost. Nick?
we didn't think you was gonna win. So how y'all lost money?
Wow.
Now, the promoters of this fight are investigating whether or not there was foul play and whether or not this was pre-arranged. But Ray J kind of implied that this was supposed to be a fixed fight and there was some money on the line, okay? But the outcome didn't turn out the way Ray J wanted to. He got knocked out. And now he's in the hospital because of it. So I just don't understand why he even signed up for a fight knowing his health condition. I mean, it's too much of a risk. The money can't be more important than your life, you know? But I hope he pulls through. I really do. Anyway, tell me what you all think about.
Yeah, obviously I don't wish ill on anyone. I do assume, though, that people would take better care of themselves when they have serious health conditions, not get into the ring. Because I honestly wasn't even thinking about that when I was watching the fight. I do recall watching a video that said he had some type of, heart condition or something, but yeah, I wasn't thinking about that at all. I don't think about Ray J, period, let's be clear. So that wasn't at the top of my head, but it's like, well, yeah, if you know you have this serious condition, why would you get in a boxing ring? And then also Super Hot Fire, why would you fight a man who, has limited time, as he claimed in the past, I believe, to even live? Like, I don't know. All this is just very weird. But, good luck to all of them. Good luck to everybody on this video. Jesus. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.